Hi guys, I just wanted to come on and do a quick holiday home tour. Starting here in the foyer, I just chose to do pretty much what I did last year. I have an apothecary jar with some fake snow in it, and I put a little Christmas tree in both of them this year. So I did that, and I have my holiday cookbooks that my mom and we've been collecting those for years. So I always pull those out at the holidays. And I put my nativity scene out here instead of over the fireplace on the mantle this year. It's kind of hard to see it, but because it's kind of dreary outside today. But I have that on display in a couple of votive holders and a beautiful dish that our minister gave us, and I just put a couple of Christmas bulbs in that, and I have a candle. And then I always hang these little feather wreaths that I picked up many years ago at Kirkland's. So I hang those on either side of the mirror. And I draped a garland down the banister and just stuck some poinsettias in there. I don't hot glue mine in, I'll wire them, or I just kind of tuck them in where they won't come out. And that makes it easy if you want to change it out the next year. So I did that, and I hung a little holiday pillow on the bathroom door, and that helps when guests come over for the holidays. It's easy to tell them where the bathroom is. So I did that. I'm gonna pan over here to the dining room, and I just set out our little candle holder that we picked up many years ago, and I've got the little flickering flameless candles going in that on a runner. And then over here in the china cabinet, cut that light on, I've just got a little bird sitting on a pedestal up there. I don't do a whole lot. That little scene right there is so beautiful. We found that in my husband's mom's things when we were going through her house after she passed this summer. And so of course I grabbed it, and I love it. And just having something of hers out. I just love walking around the house and seeing little things that belong to her that she loved. And also that snow globe that sat in her dining room. And then this little house right here I've had for many, many years, and I've got a little tea light, LED candle in it. And then I always have my little snow globe. It's so funny because hers is very similar. But one of my brothers gave me that one many years ago. And my mom gave me that beautiful angel last year at Christmas. So we have those in there. And then I'm going to cover you up so you don't get dizzy. And let's see. Over here is the butler's pantry, and I just have a couple of things. I've got my Keurig, and I've got all the different little stuff that people can fix themselves if they want something to drink. And I found this little tea towel at the thrift store. It was brand new, and brought it home, popped the tag off, washed it, and it's so cute with the little Mr. and Miss Snowman on it. And I put out some cinnamon sticks, some marshmallows, and I found these, two of these Williams-Sonoma coffee mugs last week at Goodwill. Brand new, brought them home, cleaned them up, and so hubby and I have been using those. Cut that light off. Let me cut this one on. And this is my little basket I have on the back door leading out to the garage, and it just has some little flowers in it, and I change it out according to the season. So that's my little Christmas arrangement in there. And I found the basket at a thrift store a couple years ago. So I have that there. And let's see. Let's go this way. Over here, that's my pantry door. I've just got my little Christmas apron hanging there, and a little spray I picked up from Joann's at the end of the season last year. That little apron was $1.50 at Goodwill. And in here, I always burn a candle. I keep candles burning all the time. And I bring out my little Christmas towels. And there's another one of those Christmas cookbooks that Mom and I collect. And bring out my Christmas oven mitts. And I have that little tree with a cross on it sitting on top of a cake stand. And I put out my little red cardinal birds, and I'm going to bake some cookies later tonight. So that's why all that's out there. And I bring down all my cookie cookbooks and stuff during the holidays. And a couple of wax melts are burning. I think that's the sugar cookie. And then I also bring down our breakfast dishes. Hubby and I, since it's just the two of us, I always bring these down so we don't have to keep going up in the cabinets. I just wash them up at night, put them back out. And I have some Christmas dishes that we use also for our dinners. And usually they're sitting out too, so we don't have to keep going in and out the cabinets to pull them down. But I picked these up at Home Goods, very inexpensive. And my little Christmas dishes that I have for us are the Better Homes and Garden ones from Walmart. I love them. I saw some cute ones that they have out this year. Hopefully they won't all be gone when they go on sale. Okay, and I'm gonna cover you up and move over here into the breakfast room. And in the breakfast room, again, kept it simple. I put out my red placemats, and these dishes I picked up on Craigslist. I have some little votives with some little candle rings, and I bring one of my pictures out of the cabinet and pop some greenery in there, and it's fake greenery, but it looks real. And I have my little red cardinal salt and pepper shaker out. And over here, I put a couple of sprays, white sprays that I picked up from the craft store last year, some votives, and this little amaryllis. I've had that for like over 10 years. I got that at Kirkland's years ago. And you see how dreary it is outside today, but it's still beautiful. And over here in the living room, I have, let's see, cut the light on, over the fireplace. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer without making you dizzy. My hubby just bought that little log holder the other day and put it together. Unfortunately, it only holds a few chunks of logs, but yeah, I like it though. It's real cute and rustic. But up here we have a couple of little Christmas trees from Michael's and some sprays, some votive holders, and our stockings, of course, are hanging there. And over here on the table, I have a little votive, and I always fill the candy dishes up. And I just change out my front pillows. I change those out to the little red satin pillows. And then after Christmas is over, I'll put out a neutral pillow until the spring comes. And then I'll pop back out my normal pillows. And then over here on this table, I have a little votive burning also. And over here, the same thing. I have some candy canes out and a candle, a couple candles going. And over here, a couple more votives on the table. And this is our Christmas tree. This is our main Christmas tree. I didn't do, like I said, a bunch of decorating this year, but I did put up our tree here in the living room. And all of our ornaments, they're just acquired over the years. I've been collecting ornaments for years. There's not one really new ornament on this tree this year. I've been collecting them for over 20 years, over 28 years to be honest. So at the end of the season, I always try to go and buy a couple of ornaments. And I notice my lights at the top have gone out. So I've got to get some lights and string them up there. I just got a bow at the top and a little domes up there. But I think it turned out really pretty. That's our grandson, one of them, when he was a little baby. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it for down here. I put our Christmas cards down here at the bottom as they come in. And over on this little table over here, I just have a little Christmas tree in a burlap, and that's it. Nothing huge, so that's just a little view. And then over here in the foyer, I have two more of those feather wreaths that I hung up. This spot right here is waiting on my hubby's family picture. This is my family. These are my brothers and sisters. When we were little, that's me right there in the middle. And I'm waiting on him to give me a picture of him and his siblings, because there were 5 of them. There were 6 originally, and his sister passed when she was a baby. So there were 6 of us and there were 6 of them. And so I just have the little wreaths hanging there. I'm going to try to go upstairs real quick to show you his tree in his man cave. Cover you up so you don't get dizzy. And this is probably where we will spend Christmas morning, because it's warmer and cozier up here. Over here is his Christmas tree. It's so cute. It's a little tree. We found this tree at Kmart at the end of the season about 2 years ago, and it's kind of short but really full, and so I just propped it up on top of a bin, and I took one of my little tablecloths and just wrapped it around it for a tree skirt. And all of these ornaments are pretty much from my kids' childhood, my hubby's childhood, my childhood, and we just gathered them all on the tree. And I think it turned out really pretty. And there's a star at the top of the tree. So that is my Christmas home tour this year. And I pray that everyone have a happy and safe holiday, and just keep in mind that Christ is the real reason for the season, and enjoy time with your family and friends. Have a blessed and safe holiday. Bye.